Okay, so here's the bottom line. By way of Israel's truly miraculous, like miracles, accomplishments the past 2 to 4 months, the Middle East will never be the same, probably for the better. The evil powers will be defeated. A year ago, the world saw Israel as probably the weakest nation on the face of this earth. And we were, in a way, because we messed up. We almost invited October 7th to happen, in a way. Today, totally turned it around. Now the world sees Israel as one of the world military powers. We know how to use that military power and when to use it with the strength and technology and intelligence that we have. We will win this war on the current 5 fronts. It might take time and pain on both sides, but we will be victorious. So there's 2 more to go. The Houthis, and then the Palestinian Authority and PLO right here in Judea, Samaria. If need be, Israel will go it alone. But we sure could use America's strength and influence and commitment, not only to defend ourselves, which is what the previous administration did. They just allowed us to defend ourselves, but they did not allow us to win. So not only to defend ourselves, but what we need America to do is to allow Israel to win the war. No more of this. Biden and Harris, Israel, don't you go into Rafah. This is a few months ago. Don't you go into Rafah. You'll be crossing the red line. And if you do, we're going to maybe hold back on these weapons that we're providing you. And you got 1 million people in Rafah. You never move them out of the way. You're going to kill all these people. Don't do it. You're going to cross the red line. Well, Israel, they didn't say out loud to the American government, F you, but they did we did what we had to do, which we moved 1 million people in like a week, maybe 2 weeks, unbelievable, and we whooped their ass, the bad guys in Rafah, and then I don't know, a couple of weeks later, we need to take over the Philadelphia corridor, which is the border between Israel and Egypt, and again, Biden and Harris said, Israel, don't you take over that corridor. If you do, you're going to be crossing the red line, and we're going to hold back weapons if you do that. And Israel said, to themselves at least, F you, we have to do what we have to do. We can't be bowing to your political needs. We need to stay alive. So we went to the Philadelphia corridor, and it was a total success. I heard later that some of the American politicians then took credit for it when they give us these threats. So anyway, we need America, and we need them to be allowing us not just to defend ourselves, but to go on the offensive. Okay, last page. So now, you ready for this? My opinion. What I've said, it might be opinion, but I think it's pretty much factual. But this is my opinion. So these evil players, their ideas and their wishes, I think will never go away. Hopefully we can do a replay, in a sense, of the Marshall Plan that the Allies made happen after World War II. We denazified Eastern Europe. And the same thing with the Japanese with their imperial bent. So the Marshall Plan was basically America and the Allies disabled Germany, Nazis, to exist. Here it is 80 years later. And the Nazis, they have no sovereign nation. They have no military. They're splintered. They exist, but they're nothing. So God willing, we can do a variation of that. I don't know if it's possible, with Hezbollah, Hamas, and so on and so on, and have some sort of a getting along. So, and that would be fine with me. So, well, folks, that's my story. I'm sticking to it until something else comes up to make me change my mind. Oh well. That's my update for now. Take care.